Hello and welcome to Duck-Sized Horses podcast, coming to you live from Duck-Sized Horses headquarters, which is a glossy way of saying my living room, but I'm going to stick with it because I like it. So, this is the comedy podcast, hopefully, where we aim to answer the would you rather questions you've hopefully always wanted answered. I'm Nathan Herat.
I'm Jack Higgins.
And hold the front page, sir.
What?
We've got a guest.
A real life guest?
A real life guest.
Where?
And there she is.
Hello.
Hello, Natalie.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
It's very exciting.
We're very excited to have you here, aren't we, Higgins?
I liked that little build-up. Yes, very exciting. But I like that little build-up where we were pretending that she's not sat
we pretended that she
on
wasn't
the same sofa.
We pretended that she hasn't been here since like 6:30.
Stylishly done. We're not ruining the illusion.
We're
of
not.
the magic at all.
Yeah.
We're not
Yeah.
in the slightest. But yes, hello and welcome to you, Natalie. How are you, Higgins, as well? Because I asked how Natalie is.
Good. Yeah.
Good.
Yourself?
I'm very well.
This
very
is
well.
lovely.
This is very nice. Very
very
nice
good.
indeed. So, before we get on to the question, some thank yous. So thank you to everyone who's got in touch and sent in questions into our magic spreadsheet of wonder, which Higgins always oversees. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if it even exists, but I trust you, Higgins. I trust you that it does.
It's a more fancy way of saying
List of questions.
list of questions.
That you spit one out once a month. But yeah, so thank you to everyone who sent in questions. Thank you to people who've got involved in our competition, which we'll get into a bit later. Mm-hmm. Also, a slight curveball, but I was asked by a friend of mine, Joel, to give him a shout out because he likes our podcast. So
What's up, Joel?
I'm not sure what Joel wanted. I don't know what a shout out means, but I guess that covers it. Am I supposed to say something to him?
I think just saying hello.
Thanks, Natalie. Hello, Joel. That's a shout out?
I think that's good enough.
There you are, Joel. There's your shout out. So, before we get involved in the question, last bit of admin, scores on the doors between yourself and myself. Sorry, Natalie, to leave you out of this little bit.
It's okay.
You might win tonight, you never know. But so currently it is Jack Higgins 4, Nathan Herat 4. It's very exciting.
4-all.
4-all indeed. You had a little song last time, didn't you, for when you got 4-all?
I did. I don't even remember it.
You don't remember it?
No, it was a blur. It was. It's all gone completely over my head
You've
now.
had too many celebratory drinks since your
It
last
is, yeah.
picture.
Too many rose lemonades. I just caught up in the moment. It's the absolute fever pitch in here.
Ah, it is. There's a wonderful atmosphere in here tonight. So, before we dive into actually answering our questions, you need to tell us the question and then we need to head to the polls.
Yes.
as
So
David
this
Dimbleby
week,
would say.
the question comes from Bobby,
It does, my hairdresser.
who has earned himself another duck.
He has. He's
for this.
completed the hat trick of ducks, I think. That's 3 ducks he's now got.
It's very impressive.
It's good. It's good. It's the first.
It's
A
the
duck-sized horse is first on
It is a
episode
first.
9. So he's won one every 3 podcasts so far.
That is some fine maths.
That's pretty good.
Is that correct? I'm looking at you, Natalie. for
It's
the
easy maths.
Is it?
Or it should be easy
Thanks.
maths.
Cheers.
The GCSEs are paying off well, mate.
That's a GCSE I failed, but thank you.
So, Bobby's question
Yes.
for episode 9 is, would you rather control your own destiny or control the destiny of someone else? Now, it's quite an existential one
It
to kick off episode 9.
It could get deep.
And
could get deep,
the
could.
polls have been quite stark. I was a bit bewildered at the start of the week. It was almost looking like 100%
Really?
victory, but it's
Really?
at the last minute it's swung. So 86% of people would rather control their own destiny, and only 14% would rather control the destiny of someone else. And that's the same
Is that the same on
on
Facebook?
on both polls. Actually, no, tell a lie. On Twitter, it's 76-24. So
In the same way, though?
yes, in the same way. So more people overall would rather control their own destiny than someone else's.
Wow.
So, with that in mind,
Nice.
Nathan and Natalie
Yes, mate.
and me, I guess as well.
You can be
I'll
involved if
ask
you
the
want,
question to myself.
Yeah, go on.
Would you rather control your own destiny, or would you rather control the destiny of someone else?
Ladies first.
Oh dear.
Just going to throw the guest straight into the.
Yeah, just throw
right.
me in the deep end. Just
To be
straight
fair,
down there.
you have been looking at Nathan's.
You have been.
I
This is quite
have.
exciting. Either we're all going to pick the same answer, or it's going to be a complete 2-on-1 slobber knocker. Someone's gonna.
It could.
Could be.
I may throw a little bit of a curveball. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm not sure. I've
shock horror.
had a brainwave. So basically, I think we all control our own destinies.
Oh.
So, because like, I don't know. I don't know.
Started so well, didn't it? Started so well.
Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, so I think our destiny is controlled by ourselves, by the choices that we make. And I'm a firm believer that things happen for a reason. And we pave the way for our destiny by how we react and like respond to things and the things that we choose to do. Like nobody else can, choose what you want to do with your life or the dreams that you've got. It's you that decides those things. And at the end of the day, it's you who goes and does that or sits at home on the sofa doing nothing, playing on the PlayStation. Nathan.
Yes.
And my brothers.
Not
Hey,
all the
bros.
time. Not all the time.
So you want?
My
You'd
brothers
like
definitely.
to stick doing that then? You'd like to?
No, I'd like to go out and do stuff rather than
I mean, like
sit
you'd
on
like
the
to
bum.
do your own destiny, make your own choices.
Yes, I'd
Yeah.
like to make my own destiny,
Yeah.
and I think that's what people do. Rather than, I don't really want to have that kind of power to choose someone else's.
That's a good point. That's
'Cause
a good point.
What if the power got to my head and I became evil?
You
And
don't want to be doing that.
No,
do you?
no.
Don't wanna be-
So you wouldn't
the
you wouldn't
power could go to my head.
immediately be completely benevolent and be like, oh, this person today is going to become the proprietor of a candy floss emporium.
I think to start with possibly, but the power might just get to my head. I don't know if I've got the willpower to
control
resist the dark side, basically.
Oh, nice.
Evil. That's
Yeah.
a sense of
That was
evil.
very
Nathan, what have you gone for?
What have I gone for? Strap yourselves in, mate.
I'm ready.
I'd like to pitch for both.
Both.
So, and I know that's slightly brave.
That's controversial.
Yes,
Hmm.
I'm regretting it already, and I haven't even started. But I'd go for both.
This is unheard of.
I know, and I'd do it on a weekly rota. So, thanks.
All right.
So 1 week
Who gets first?
I'd control the destiny of others,
Okay.
and then the next week I control my own destiny.
Oh, like bins. So you
Well, not quite like bins.
you'd
but
alternate them.
One week the recycling, 1 week the black bin.
Yes, exactly like that. So like bins, yeah. Because I feel like controlling other people's destiny is a lot of responsibility day in, day out. So I'd want to break it up a bit by controlling my own for a bit.
Have a little, yeah. Just
But I
do
wouldn't
your own
wanna
thing.
control my own destiny for too long, because then it might get a bit selfish. And I'd only be thinking about myself.
It's very true.
So that was kind of my thinking. Do you
Not
want
bad.
me to carry on with the rest of the stuff I've got? Or?
Yeah, go for it. I'm interested to hear. Like, what you gonna? Who's going
quite
first?
interested too, 'cause
What
I wrote it and I still can't read it. So,
who
where am I
who are
to-
you gonna control?
I hadn't thought about who I'd control, but I would use that power for good, though.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't, because I was thinking at one point you could, not that I'd want to, but there is the scope to like ruin somebody's life potentially in it by kind of
Exactly.
controlling the destiny. So I'd do it for good. So if I knew there was something they really, really wanted, I'd make
You'd
sure
make
they
it
have
happen.
it. But
Bit
kind
like
of-
Santa Claus.
yes, but without the
Beard.
heavy lifting and chimney work that comes with Santa. But heavy lifting, that's not right for Santa.
I'm
is it?
sure he has to lift up heavy stuff.
Probably, yeah. But yeah, so, but I wouldn't do it like whatever I did in their destiny on my own, I wouldn't make it instantly happen. I'd get them like to
Oh, to,
stagger
like,
it a
earn
bit.
it.
So, no, well, not earn it, because then it comes like the Hunger Games, but like I'd have it so that they didn't instantly get everything, because I was thinking if I was controlling my own destiny and I got everything instantly, I'd get a bit kind of big-headed maybe.
Yeah, that's where the fun is, though. Surely.
Well, yeah, but you'd want to like still kind of earn it, but not have it instantly, so that you can still look forward to things happening. I've got an example, if that helps.
Yeah, yeah.
Go for it.
I hope it helps anyway. So I was thinking, like for myself, if I was controlling my destiny, I was thinking what I'd like, and it wouldn't be fame or fortune or anything like that. And it's going to be really gushy now, but I'd love to be a dad, so I would control my destiny in a sense that happened, but not obviously just wake up and have a child.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
that
naturally have a
would be-
child
that
myself.
would be awful.
But like not just come downstairs for breakfast and find I've got a kid in the in the kitchen. But I was kind of thinking also with the dual control of destiny, if there is some person out there yearning for a partner that I fit the criteria, God knows who that poor person is, but still, if there was someone out there like that, we could kind of combine the things,
Ah, I see.
the two destinies, and then have a baby and have a Destiny's Child, if you will. Other 90s girl bands are available.
Fantastic.
That was my thinking.
Wow. No,
Destiny's Child.
that's
There you go.
That's strong. That's
That's
almost.
pretty good, isn't it? I was quite happy with that joke.
Let's right. Podcast ended there. We've peaked.
Winner. I think that's everything I was going to say, to be honest,
It's a
mate.
strong case.
Is it?
Like, for your point, I think, yeah.
Have I done all right?
Destiny's Child is mint.
I think, yeah. That may have won it for you.
Have I won?
Just a
I
Destiny's
was quite happy
Child.
with that. That took me literally like 4 weeks.
Would the child be like Beyonce, though? If it's Destiny's Child?
No, it wouldn't
Obviously,
be.
there are other members of
There
Destiny's
are
Child.
other members, yeah.
But Beyonce's the one I remember.
I looked up on Wikipedia to see the members of Destiny's Child. That was a pointless thing to mention, but still. No,
Glad that's
it
how you
wouldn't
spend your
be.
time.
You would love my Google history.
Beyonce,
It
Kelly.
wouldn't be. Beyonce, Kelly,
Michelle,
Michelle. There we go.
90s
90s
kid
baby,
over here.
and here. But you
And
know
here.
more about. Yeah, we're just all 90s kids. But yeah, no, it wouldn't be a Beyonce baby. It would be like a mini me, but not exactly like a mini me because I'm
Oh,
not
with
sure
a
the word
little
is
mini
ready for
flat
that.
cap. That'd
Yeah,
be so
they'd be
cute.
born with a flat cap and a hatred for everything.
Born with a flat cap.
Yeah, just come out. They'd be like, there'd be no need to say is it a boy or a
They
girl.
would have to do that
Instantly
little,
know.
like-
The little hat tip.
Yeah. Girls can wear flat caps.
They can. Girls can wear flat caps.
Yeah. So you would still need to know.
That's true. That's true. So that's my point. Higgins, which way you going, mate?
Well, I'm going to split it straight down the middle.
Which 90s girl band are you referencing?
I was going to pick TLC.
I was thinking TLC.
or Atomic Kitten. I'm
90s.
going to say
They
that
were early 2000s.
Yeah, history buff.
I know my music.
I'm going to say I'd like to just straight up.
You can flat up. You can do whatever you want, mate.
I went to say straight up and flat out.
And you just completely messed it up.
So I'd like to flat up.
I'd like to flat up.
I'd like to straight out. I'm going to go control the destiny of someone else.
Oh.
Oh.
Who would you control?
But again, I'd be quite good. I don't know who I'd control. Someone I didn't know.
Oh, just a randomer.
Yeah, just so there was no sort of like bias there.
Yeah.
So no one, like, I wouldn't pick them. I'd have someone like, I don't know, in the however this thing gets chosen. I'd get assigned a person.
Like, guess who?
Like, guess who?
So just like,
Yeah, like you just pick a random one. Yeah. And then
I'm sorry.
and then I'd yeah, so I wouldn't have any bias.
Yeah.
I just, because I might get assigned like a really horrible person, and I could make it so that they become really nice.
Nice, like a Scrooge type.
Yeah,
story.
yeah. I could do the whole Ghost of Christmas past and present and
You could, yeah.
everything. I'm not sure how I'd go about doing it.
Yeah. I was about to say.
I assume there'd be some spreadsheets involved.
Of course.
Gotta love a
Quite,
spreadsheet.
yeah, quite a fair bit of admin. But I think I could turn around someone else's life for that.
Nice.
It'd be
I
quite
like that.
quite nice. Although I was on one sort of either side of the fence on this one.
That was another great mime
Because-
for podcast.
This is going so well. I'd either pick it like or be able to control someone else's destiny, almost like The Sims, I guess.
Oh, good reference.
Love
Good reference,
Sims.
mate.
But then I thought, if I do that, does that mean someone else controls what happens to me? Because
Oh.
you might not be that lucky. You might get someone who's really horrible and is like they are to their characters on The Sims.
Yeah.
So I could like find myself in a really nice fancy house with a really nice swimming pool. Go in for a swim one day, and all of a sudden the ladder's gone and I drown.
Can't get out.
Yeah, that's
That's
common way to your
Kill a
sin. Yeah,
Or put it in a room and take away the door.
yeah.
Oh, sneaky.
I did not do that.
I bet you did.
I did. I used to get bored of them.
What, of Sims?
Well, yeah,
Or
like
just
you'd like spend ages building the house and then
Yeah.
creating this beautiful family of like, you and a dog, and usually there's a guy and kids and stuff. And then I used to get bored of then actually playing Sims.
Oh, right.
See,
So I used to like doing all the building.
I'd be worried that would happen if someone was controlling my life.
What, they get bored of you?
Yeah, they'd be like,
Oh,
oh,
mate.
well, I put in some effort here, and it's like, it's nice and all. He's the owner of a candy floss emporium, but I've got better things to do now.
Oh, you're not boring.
I'll
I've
go
got
control someone else.
Assassin's Creed to play, so I'm gonna
It's a
play
good
that
game to
instead.
play.
It's a very good game, to be fair. It's a very good game.
So yeah, I don't know. I'm still quite split
You're still on the
on,
fence.
but I'm thinking I'm gonna go for that because I could transform someone's life for the better.
What's the first thing you do to the person whose life you're controlling? Like the first event you would shape or...
I think I'd throw him like a party.
Right.
Yeah, just to sort
It's
of
always
like,
nice.
yeah, it's a nice thing to do for someone, and you kind of get to see how they are around other people. It's quite a good measure of someone's character.
Yeah.
I could see how much like cake they eat, and if they're offering it out fairly to people. I'd be quite hands off for the first little bit,
Yeah.
and then if they needed livening up, just
You're the man.
give them a bit more booze, if they or cake or whatever like their poison is. Although I suppose if I'm controlling their destiny,
Did
I
you say
could.
whatever their poison is?
Yeah, well,
That's what people say with alcohol.
Oh, I see.
Like
Because
Okay.
it's not good for you.
No. Well, it's not good for me because I'm allergic to it, but still.
It's not really good for people that are not allergic either.
you they could get like
Yeah.
a bit of it, and then they'd go on maybe see how they are around animals. Just kind of like all of a sudden one day they'd wake up and they'd be like the owner of a like an animal shelter,
Oh, cool.
and see how they'd settle into that.
I don't think I'd be able to give any of them away again.
you
I'd be like,
wouldn't.
no, they're mine now. You can't have them.
People come visit them, though.
They can, come and visit. Maybe
Yeah.
take them for walks, give them cuddles.
Yeah.
I'm primarily thinking a dog shelter
I
at
was
this moment in
thinking
time.
dogs for you then.
I love dogs. I mean, I do like cats too,
Yeah.
but dogs are amazing.
Dogs are the main thing.
I'd love a dog shelter.
There you
Lots
go.
of
So
dogs.
That could be in your destiny.
yeah,
Could. I mean, I agree. I like the idea of being able to change the destiny of someone else.
Yeah.
But I think I'd want to change destinies of others that I know, especially people that I know that
Yeah.
maybe need that kind of little like boost or something of a good thing to
So it'd be a
happen.
positive thing that you change.
Yeah. Yeah. But then I'd also like to change things for myself too. So
we could
You're on
do,
the fence with Jack then a bit.
we could do Nathan's thing.
Don't
It was
know.
just
A bit of
I'm
both.
liking the rota sounds
You're
good.
liking the rota.
Yeah,
I do love a good rota.
I do
yeah.
like a rota.
The 1 week on, 1 week off.
Yeah.
Would it
It's like being at school.
would it change like with someone else? Because if everybody had
Oh, what
that,
do you mean, like swap the person in?
yeah.
whose destiny?
So when you're controlling someone else, is someone else controlling you?
Oh, I didn't think about that. That's a good point. That's a very good point. I guess so, but then I can't think of anyone that would want to control me.
Me.
I'll rephrase that. I can think
What
of
would
one
you
person.
what would you make Nathan do?
Oh, God.
Buy hundreds of flat caps.
Hundreds.
To be fair,
Hundreds.
I'm on the way.
You're already on the way. I'd make you buy so many more.
Would you?
I'd probably help you on your way to do a job that you'd love to do, or something I think you'd love to do.
What do you think I'd love to do?
K-
I thought you were going to say kill something then. I was worried.
Professional hitman.
Yeah, assassin.
Batman.
Batman. I could help you become Batman.
I would love to.
You've
be
got the
Batman.
T-shirt.
I've got
You're
the
halfway
t-shirt.
there.
I have got the T-shirt.
There we go.
I'd help you be
You'd help me
Batman.
be Batman.
I mean, it would be disappointing for my brother. He thinks he's Batman.
Really?
He's got the outfit and everything, like full on. I
he's
helped
gone,
make
he's
it.
gone like beyond my T-shirt to
Yes.
the full-on outfit.
I even I even painted his face with face paint.
Really?
Yeah. No. So that like when he put the mask on, his eyes were really like dark.
That's so amazing.
I know. If he hears this, he may kill me.
Oh, I apologise.
He doesn't like it that I tell people that I painted his face. It's no different to when he was a kid though.
Well, yeah. What did you paint when you was a kid?
Well, no, he used to use my mum's makeup.
Right. Sorry, your brother, if he's listening.
Hey, Ian.
Oh, I'm feeling for him. If this is the first episode he listens to of our podcast,
It probably will be.
It's gonna be great.
he's going to be so happy.
He's gonna love it.
We're going to have to get him on, aren't we, next month?
I am gonna end up with probably a really big bruise on my arm or something.
Oh, that's not good. We don't want that.
Or he'll sit on me. That's his classic.
Is it?
Sitting on you.
That's his technique. To just
Yeah.
sit on you.
Batman does that a lot.
Does he?
I think he sat on one person once.
You described it as a lot. To me, one. Are you sure you were watching the Batman film, mate?
No, now I've said it, I'm having like doubts about what I've seen. I think I might be confusing it with a policeman who's all sitting on someone once.
That's a tame thing for Batman to do.
I feel like that would be really funny though.
What?
Like imagine if he'd gone up to like the Penguin or something or
Yeah.
the Joker and was
just
like
sat on him.
just sat on him, so they couldn't do anything.
It's a good technique,
It's like
isn't it?
you're not, you can't move, you
Yeah.
can't blow this thing up because I'm sat on
Yeah,
you.
just sit on it.
Use his bat bum.
Bat bum.
That is a slow day for Batman when he gets like the mission through, and it's just you have to go and sit on this person.
I've got a good Batman related joke.
Have you gone there, mate?
So Batman and Robin are driving along, or they're about to start driving along, and Robin says, "Oh, the Batmobile won't start." So Batman says, "I'll check the battery." And Robin goes, "What's a turry?"
Yeah,
Thank you for
that
your
was,
sympathetic laughs.
that was very funny. I don't really know how we get away from that. And that's interesting. I'm still thinking about Batman sitting down. I know that's not helpful.
Well, on someone or just sitting down in general? Cause,
Just in general, just wondering how he does it.
well, I mean, he does do it in the films, not in his uniform, but
Yeah.
like,
I imagine he sits down like everybody else.
What? Just? I suppose he's a regular person, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm just having a breakdown. Don't worry. Just talk amongst yourselves. Interesting.
We always end up back on Batman.
We do. I was trying so hard not to mention him this time.
To be fair, I think that was
Nah.
me.
You'd make a great Batman.
Would I?
I reckon so.
Really?
Standing up on tall buildings with the Batmo. No, what's
the
it?
Batmo?
I was going to say the Batmo
Who's Batmo?
sign. I was going to say the Batmo sign. It's not the Batmo sign. The sign.
The light.
little
The
light.
light.
Batmo
Batlight?
sounds like it's like gangster rapper friend. Batman and Batmo.
Batmo.
Batmo. Nice.
Sounds like what his friends call him.
What Batmo?
Yeah. Batmo.
Hey,
Batmo.
busy dizzle.
Imagine.
Nice.
That'd be cracking, that would.
That'd be very cracking.
You could just try and rein it back.
You're trying to bring it back to the question. I can't even remember what it was. I was fighting a goat, wasn't I think?
I think so. So anyway, I think you could have like Batman control your destiny.
Oh, yeah. I'd like that. But I don't know what he'd do with me when he got me, so to speak.
Maybe he'd make you like a
princess.
like have another Robin, but you wouldn't be Robin. Maybe like, I don't know,
Be a different bird.
Bluebird.
Bluebird.
You're wearing a blue shirt.
I am
That's
wearing a
all
blue
I've
shirt.
got
And
right
blue
now in my
trousers.
brain. And blue trousers.
There we are.
Hey, Robin and Bluebird.
There we go.
Yeah, I think I'd make a good Bluebird.
Can't wait for that film. It's going to be
That is
fantastic.
yeah, that's going to be an awful
And
film with
that's
me
a
in it,
film
isn't
you could star in as well.
it? Yeah.
Mate,
going
it's,
back.
it's podcast reference galore up in
It
here.
is, yeah. Bit of time travel back to various podcasts that we've done.
I'm still really swung by the Destiny's Child thing.
Are you?
And that,
Still thinking about
yeah,
it?
and I like the idea of having a rota. I think you're right, Natalie. I think doing too much of one thing would be a bit too much and a bit too stressful.
I think so.
Like controlling someone else, you'd go a bit mad. You'd be a bit like, I don't know. There was like an old experiment where they got monkeys to control like other monkeys, not like
What, like puppets? Or
control
like-
them. No, like they chose when they had like food and stuff.
Oh, I see.
And it didn't go too well.
Did it not?
That's the long and short of it. I'm
Oh.
sure there's a lot more words.
I was going to say, what an insightful experiment that was.
That does sound a bit like one that some guy in America did with like students at uni. He had some
Really?
be like guards and some be prisoners.
Yeah.
And the guards that were like in control like went crazy and like
What, like control
beat
mad
people.
sort of thing?
Yeah, like the control went to their heads and like the power that they had went to their heads. And I reckon if you had like the power to control just like someone's destiny or even your own, you might go a bit crazy.
That's true, yeah.
I think in a way you already do your own
Well,
destiny.
yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah, that's a good point.
a little bit of someone else's, like you're playing The Sims every once in a while. You don't play it all the time.
No.
Just
No.
dabble every once in a
You
while.
just sort of pop back to it every now and again.
6
Makes-
hours straight is too long.
Make someone really good at painting.
Did you play Sims for 6 hours straight?
No.
There was
Yes.
a lot of yes in there.
Maybe.
6 hours straight.
It was when I was like on school holidays. I had nothing to do.
Oh, what did you do after the first hour of playing Sims for 6 hours straight?
I imagine played the second and third hour.
I realised
Yeah.
that was a poor question.
And then the 4th and the 5th and the 6th.
What I meant to say is, how did you make it last for 6 hours?
What? Ooh, good question. Sorry.
Sims I was talking about.
Of
Natalie.
course, Sims. Well, it takes me a while to like build the houses and stuff because I'm very particular.
Yeah.
So that probably took a good 2, maybe 3 hours.
Really?
Well, yeah, because I'd start halfway through and then go, actually, I don't like this, and demolish it and then start again.
Restart again. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you little fences around the garden and stuff?
always. And
Nice.
I'd always like get like little plants and stuff going. And I'd make sure every room was like perfectly decorated and all
Oh.
the correct furniture and everything. So it would take me a while.
Yeah, that sounds like quite an investment of
Yeah,
time.
and it takes me a while to. I'm not very good at computers, so.
Do you ever play Sims, Jack? Sorry, I realised we were just having a Sims conversation.
Once or twice.
Just once, twice.
Now I just the sort of
Dabble.
yeah. No, my partner Abby, she plays it quite a lot.
Really?
Yeah. And so I'm always getting updated with things that she's like she's controlling a virtual me.
She is.
Yeah. So I'm always getting updated on how my life's going.
Oh, she's made you in the game.
I assume she's playing The Sims. She's always saying things like, "Oh, it's not going very well," and so I hope she is. Yeah. So yeah, I think I died recently, though.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's harsh.
Yeah. But then again, I think I was reborn as someone else.
Oh,
I think.
that's good. That's
Interesting.
positive.
Yeah. Swings and roundabouts, eh?
Keep it light, I suppose.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna say
Yeah, I suppose we have to decide now, don't we?
I'm with you on this one. I reckon the rotor.
You've come with me.
Yeah, I reckon you too.
Oh,
Oh wow.
oh, I'm not. I wasn't expecting that.
Done. You're 5'4".
I am 5'4".
540.
Oh.
You didn't need to
Sorry,
say
sorry, Natalie.
Ironically, I've lost my pen in the
You're sat
excitement.
on it.
Am I?
It's right there.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry.
Thank you very much.
We're gonna have to like build an elaborate score sheet now.
We are. We're going to have to get like a cricket scoreboard type thing
Yeah.
going.
Maybe not cricket.
5'4".
I don't know how that works.
I got asked to score cricket once, and it was
Just a
task and a
disaster.
half. Yeah, I didn't know what I was doing. Just writing down on a bit of paper. I'm pretty sure I did it wrong.
We did it together once, didn't we? Me and you. I'm sure we scored a cricket match at one point together.
Quite possibly.
I don't remember what the score was.
I think you did most of it.
I probably just wrote names.
Yeah.
People's names in the book. But yes, no, I'll take that victory. Thank you for that.
Congratulations, 5'4".
Congrats.
I'm feeling very happy and slightly surprised because I didn't think I'd win. And I have. It's probably the proudest I've felt in a long time.
And you made up your answer all by yourself this time.
Thanks.
With a
Yes, I
cracking
did.
Destiny's
I
Child
did.
reference.
It
I
worked.
did quite well. I'm quite surprised because normally,
I don't think I could handle that.
what the
It was-
Destiny's Child thing.
Vroom. I went straight over. It's fine.
Oh, sorry. Did I miss a joke?
Don't worry.
I was about to make a Destiny's Child's reference to one of their songs, but I'm not sure you guys would know.
Go for it. We can try.
I think the moment's passed now.
No, what I was going to say is usually I get Natalie to help me with my answers, which I maybe shouldn't admit now, but I
No.
have.
I'm not always the best, though.
She's like my podcast consultant.
So really,
you like write your answer and usually I'm like,
So
yeah, that's
technically-
fine.
Technically, this is a win for the both of us.
Woohoo!
But yeah, so she normally helps me. And last month,
I sort of feel like Natalie should have 5 points.
I think, yeah,
and you
I'll make
should
it
have
me
0.
and Natalie have 5 points.
Yes.
There you go. I can't write with my left hand. But yeah, so last month I sent it to sent Natalie my answer for the hearing, super taste or super hearing, and Natalie was like, "Oh yeah, I think that's fine," and I lost.
Confession, didn't read it properly.
Thank
I was
you.
like, I'll just put, yeah, that's fine. It was all good.
It's all right. I won
The
now.
beginning sounded really good. I didn't get to the rest, if I'm honest. I'm a busy person.
You have got a proper life to live, haven't you? To be fair. But yes, thank you for your help to this point with every
Thank
episode.
you. I like you said
episodes to
proper
come.
life.
We have got
I feel like
life.
proper job.
Proper job and proper life.
Proper job,
Proper job.
as they say in Brazil.
They do. Yeah, so that's a good win for me.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Right. On to competition news. It's a rollover.
Have we not had anyone?
No, it's a rollover. We've had no winner,
entrants.
no entrants this month. So next month there's two signed
ducks.
rubber ducks up for grabs.
Yes.
How exciting!
It is. It's very exciting.
And
Very exciting.
you've got two ducks. Is that
I
right,
have
Natalie?
two
I was
ducks.
going to say, you can tell people what it's
They
like. wearing two
float
ducks.
really well.
How
Do
do you,
they?
yeah? How
They
do you, how
do.
do you feel as a duck competition winner?
I felt really good. I was really happy to have the little duck, especially as it's signed.
It is signed, yeah.
Awesome.
When you guys are famous, I can go, I got a duck with their names on it.
Awesome.
Be worth some actual money.
If you'd like to feel like Natalie feels now, with so all pretty much exactly the same, but now with two ducks, you can enter our competition, and you can do so by sending us a photo of a duck or of a horse, or of both.
Yes.
And we're not fussy on the
Duck on a horse.
duck on the horse.
I like that thinking.
Yeah, or horse on a duck. Or it'd be quite
That's-
squashed.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
a
not.
bit of a
Yeah,
flap
maybe
duck.
maybe not that. Maybe go for the first one. But send us a photo of either one of those, and we'll put them into the magic.
No, we won't put them in
drawing
the spreadsheet, will
thing. Like I don't know.
for the
I-
picture, yeah.
We'll pick a winner. That's a really roundabout way of saying we'll pick a winner.
Yeah, that was a bit.
And you can do so by posting them to our Facebook wall, tweeting them to us, sending them as a message to either one of us,
Yep.
or by emailing us as well. And all the details can be found where?
Shall I do that now?
Yeah.
That was helpful of me to say, wasn't it? So you can tweet them or tweet us at DSH Podcast. Our Facebook page is Duck Sized Horses. You can email us ducksizedhorsespodcast@gmail.com. And whilst you're on your computer, tablet, phone, whatever it may be, you can check our website out, which is www.ducksizedhorsespodcast.com. Send your questions in as well for next month.
Mm-hmm.
We love hearing from you, don't we, Jack?
Do.
We like reading your reviews on iTunes.
We
and
do.
such. They're all lovely. So it's as much your podcast as it is ours. That was sickening, wasn't it, really? I apologise for that.
Let's never be that
Let's
gushy
never go for
ever
that
again.
I feel genuinely ill.
But thanks for joining us, and
Yes.
we'll see you episode 10.
We will. Cheers.
We should probably say thanks
We
to...
should, yeah. We forgot to say thank you to Natalie, didn't
Yeah.
we? Thank you, Natalie.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for
again.
having me. It was
Thanks
fun.
for joining
It's been
us.
a real pleasure to have you.
This podcast is part of Britpod Scene, an independent network of uniquely British podcasts that's always growing. Check out BritpodScene.com or BritpodScene on Twitter to find out more.